Hello everybody and welcome on today's video. Today I'm going to repot this little Forsythia or Forsythia, I don't know, into this nice blue pot. I asked a few videos ago what pot you would choose for this. Well, this one came out as the winner. I don't know how long it's going to stay in this pot because I noticed that there was a little crack here. What can you do? One day I'll probably get a few better pots, but this is not really my primal concern at the moment. So yeah, this is a pot with 3 feet, and when you use a pot with 3 feet, you can always put some one foot in the front, or choose 2. I prefer 2 because I think it gives more stability. So this will be the front of the pot. The crack is in the back, but yeah, well, it's not going to freeze a whole lot this year, so it probably will work out fine. So let's get this little tree out of the pot and then plant it. So I also thought that a slightly twist would be interesting. Changing the front just a little and maybe tilt the tree a little forward. That would be nice. So let's do that. Getting this tree out of the pot should be fairly simple. Well, because it's the pot is like this, so that was a little piece of aluminum to, well, feels like he's stuck in the drainage screens. Okay, so what I need to do first now, of course, is rake the roots out and, well, have to be sure that it can enter the new pot, which will be possible. I'm just going to mark my new front like so, and I just need to get rid of some of the excess soil here. So this really has to go. I can even already use my scissors and cut back everything that is wider than the pot, because it will not enter otherwise. So that's obviously something that I will not be using. Okay, so now the tree should already almost enter this pot, but of course you want to rake out the roots a little more, and I need to see what's going on at the bottom of this root ball, because it feels like a solid mat. And so I think that I need to get rid of that mat because it's way too much. And these Forsythia trees, well, they grow like crazy. And it looks like this is a tree that will need a repot quite often. So these big roots here, they can go. Now the tree hasn't flowered yet this year, And because I don't know if this is going to be of any influence on the flowering, this is a test. So here we have it. I think that looks good. Just maybe going to remove some of this older soil and fill it up with some new substrate. So I'm just getting everything from between the roots here. There was quite a lot of granite here. But I'm not going to wash these roots. Oh, this is my front going. Okay, let's put it back. Well, the marker of my front, of course. So, I think that's good. I'm going to clean this up and then we'll get the tree in the new pot. This will be very easy and quick. So I must be sure that I'm using the right side of the pot here. That was the crack here, sadly. Yeah, and this is the front, so I'm going to put that straight in my tray. So this is the front. And I'm going to start with a nice layer of fresh soil. I added some pine bark and a little bit of garden compost. And now I'm going to put the tree on top. Let's see. I think the height is good there. But maybe it's going to be easier if I bring the camera to an eye view. This is going to be better. So the front for you is this, and the front for the tree was this. Let me see. No, that's not good. I like it a little more like that. But I think the height is quite okay here. Maybe just a little more substrate. So that's too high, obviously, but I have to work the tree in now. That's good, I think. If I can keep it that way, it's gonna be nice. I'm not going to need this anymore. So, let's see on camera. I have the 2 feet of the pot right where I want them. And the tree looks kind of interesting. It has this nice curve here and then again a curve. So yeah, I'm gonna put it back in the tray and fill it up. Well, we'll do this gradually because I think that there will be a whole lot of gaps if I don't do that, air gaps. And if you take too much soil or substrate, call it whatever you want, from the beginning, it's making things difficult. And I also saw that there are some roots that I can position a little better. So I'll try to do that while I'm filling in the substrate. Because I want to expose some surface roots here. And especially in the back here I have some roots that can come up a little higher. and that will make everything just a little more interesting. So I'll put some substrate here, and then I'll try to lift these. Just a little bit. And then work the soil in. Same here. These are nice roots. So I'll put some substrate under it. And that's also a way of improving your root base. So I'll finish this and I'll be back. I have here my tray of moss that I'm going to use to add some color and depth to this whole composition. Well, always nice to have some moss ready. And I'll plant it between the roots, a little in the back. Well, you know, just randomly, so that it looks as natural as possible. And then between the moss pads I'll add the rest of the substrate, just as a extra little clean layer. I always like doing that. It makes the moss grow a whole lot better. There's a little bit too much substrate in here, but you know, it's going to come down a little when you water it. And in a couple of weeks I will be able to remove the excess if there is, or add some more if this is needed. So that's looking good, I think. Yeah. So my little Forsythia is now repotted and waiting for spring. I think it looks nice. It has that little slight bend forward. It's interesting in, well, from different viewpoints. Still lacks some stuff in the back. There's not a lot I can do about that, but I think it's looking quite okay, and it will probably be a spectacular tree when it flowers. So if I think of it this year, I'll take a quick picture and I'll add it to another tiny whiny video. But for the time being, this is it. So a little 360 to conclude this video, which was a quick one, but I think it looks nice. So if you want to see how this tree progresses, please subscribe to the channel. And well, that's it for today. Thank you for watching and see you next time.